Greetings, Guardians. I'm Fraylin. Swords. And you're
Swords.
watching Unmasked Game.
Swords.
Okay, fine. Swords. Swords are in Destiny now. You happy?
Swords.
Until now, this is all we had seen of them, so I waited for the right time to strike with my... oh, sorry.
Sword.
Yes, when there was more information. And in today's stream, we definitely got that right off the bat with this exotic beauty.
Swords.
Alrighty then, that was awkward. But that is the reaction I was expecting.
Because it's freaking amazing.
But anyway, this is the Raze-Lighter. I'll get into the details in a second, but first, look at this little glowing crystal. In a new cutscene, we saw Eris holding one very similar. And I'll get to reviewing that trailer soon.
Don't rush me.
So I think the swords will be a story point, or at least a side quest. Bungie said you had to forge them, as they will not drop. But let's quickly review the details. You need an exotic shard, 3 marks, 10 weapon parts, and 250 glimmer to infuse this sword. Its base ability is a left trigger guard, which favors against arc and void attacks. The first perk is increased armor while wielding. Second, we have a choice between more ammo or kills granting more super energy. Third is the heavy attack called Phoenix Uppercut. And finally, we have a choice between more ammo or an option to increase damage of the heavy attack. Its stats are speed, impact, range, efficiency, defense, and energy. Which all do stuff, I guess.
Sword stuff.
This is the only exotic sword we've seen the stats of, but it's safe to assume that the other members of the fire team are also carrying exotic swords of other damage types. The first one we see is this awesome Void Flame engraved wide sword. You can see its purple crystal glowing. I love this one, but my favorite is probably the Arc one, which could be confused with the Arc Edge, the first sword that we saw, and it was legendary. But you can see here that this one has holes in the blade, unlike its legendary counterpart.
Sword, 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 sword.
Enough talk. Let's start hacking and slashing our way to victory.
So something like that. Just hit him a bunch.
Yeah,
with
just
the
hit him a
sword,
bunch.
You know? That's how I like to do it.
Yep. Okay, Lauren, I'm gonna tell you to do anything.
Whoa! Holy sh**. Run that by me again. First off, it ignites like a friggin' lightsaber. Or I guess, because it's fire. Okay, so it looks like a normal swing uses 2 ammo charges. This boss just got a full solar shield, and she uses her heavy solar attack using 5 ammo charges, but dealing massive damage.
Oh,
50,000? Are you kidding me? That does not seem right. But here I'm watching it right now. She crushed through the whole solar shield and even did extra damage. And without the shield elemental bonus, it does 32,000, which is still insane. Swords! Oh my god, Bungie, swords are so OP, please nerf. Alright, well in this encounter she only has 1 ammo. She can't possibly be that powerful. What? Even with 1 ammo, she's still able to do the heavy attack. Although now the blade's completely gone. Now don't you look silly. The heavy attack for the solar exotic sword is unique to it. As you can see here, the void sword is using a spinning attack. And the arc sword is using its heavy, which basically looks like a mini Fist of Havoc. The solar sword's uppercut is pretty awesome though. So that's about it. Swords are definitely my new favorite heavy weapon. It's basically the same risk reward as using a shotgun, except people might actually pity you if you're using a sword in a gunfight. It's a combination of both pity and fear, because you do not want to be around when that thing starts swinging. Look at this fire team just wreck this boss. The Void Sword Wielder looks to be doing a combination of both light and heavy attacks, which just looks all sorts of ninja and shit. I freaking love it. Swords being added to Destiny is probably the coolest thing that has happened so far. Being a group of magic space sword wielders is just... swords! Let me know how pumped you are down in the comments. All aboard the hype train! I'll be making more videos soon, so remember to subscribe if you want to see more. Show your friends this video if they haven't been filled on the amazingness that is Swords and Destiny. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video, I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Fraylin, and this is Unmasked Games. Swords.
Flawless Raider! Woo!
Yeah.
Guardian Lord!